today, folks. We've already got that 23-24 SBX break filled up, folks, so we will get going on that very shortly here. But we got that Leaf Metal Legends really close as well, ladies and gentlemen. And as the title suggests, that is the last 2-box break we have. We do have one additional box, but that's it. So grab your spots if you like that. There's also the very last V17 Monster Spot giveaway break. That break is scheduled to go on Sunday. So we have got to get those giveaway breaks done. All right, well, I think we'll get those randoms going for the 23-24 SPX now. Get that party going. All right, best of luck, folks. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, let's do this. Best of luck. Here we go. Starting off CNC Group Break 24402, we have the 5-box break of 2324 Upper Deck SPX. We have a rookie X marks the spot auto for the Ottawa Senators of Levi Miralainen. An Obsidian rookie number to 199 for Nashville, Luke Evangelista. Number 2/100, blue rookie of Levi Miralainen for Ottawa. Radiance Effects, number to 949 for Toronto of Bobby McMahon. And, ooh, a purple rookie number to 149 for the Chicago Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. Box 2. pretty. Number to 75, Lustrous Rookies Patch Auto for Calgary, Dustin Wolf. Radiance Effects Gold, number to 99 for the Rangers of Mika Zibanejad. We have number to 399, Finite Rookie for the Islanders of Samuel Bolduc. Radiance Effects for Seattle, number to 949 of Riker Evans. And number to 299, base for Philadelphia of Travis Konechny. We have a rookie auto for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Adam Fantilli. Base rookie auto for Columbus, Adam Fantilli. Radiance Effects Gold, number to 99 for the Rangers of Will Cooley. We have a finite number to 799 for Philadelphia of Elliot Desnoyers. Number to 949, Radiance for Buffalo of Rasmus Dahlin. And number to 299, base for Vegas of Jonathan Marchessault. We have a rookie X marks the spot auto for the Vegas Golden Knights of Yuri Patera. You got it, Floor. We have a Radiance Effects Gold, number to 99 for Detroit of Simon Edvinsson. A finite rookie, number to 799 for Toronto of Matthew Nyes. Radiance Effects, number to 949 for the Islanders of Dufour. And a purple rookie, number to 149 of Michael Petilla for Columbus. I think that's always the best way to go. All right, last box mojo, folks. We have a Superscripts auto for Minnesota of Jacob Middleton. Radiance Effects Blue, rookie number to 299 for Chicago, Connor Bedard. Rookie finite number to 799 for Buffalo of Lucas Rusick. Radiance Effects of Tage Thompson for Buffalo, and a blue number to 149 for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. There we go, folks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jason. I'll be back in just 2 seconds, folks. Bear with me. I like the attitude, though. That's the good attitude. Just means we can do better for you next time. Oh, you won those? Good for you. That Otani's pretty darn good. It was good before, but good now. Unfortunately for the Jays. But not unfortunate for you. I'm happy for you. Alright, boys and girls. What would we like to get going next? It looks like the Series 1 break has been on the move. We've got that Leaf Metal Legends at 5 left. Again, that is the last one of those we can do. That's a fun one. 2 huge Connor rookies. I think the 21-22 SPX break could be very easy to get going. That's usually one of those ones that when it takes off very quickly. Anybody in the room heading to the Expo this weekend? I can't believe it's Expo week already. That's insane. Where did the year go? But what do we think, folks? Who wants to grab some spots and get the ball rolling for us? I think our best chances are going to be the Metal Legends or the 21-22 SPX. But I am up for whatever you guys want to get going this evening. I like it. I like that you're giving us options here. What do we think, folks? But who's with us here? All right, we got single digits on the Series 1 break now. A break that will be from a fresh case, by the way. And there goes some spots in that final V17 giveaway break. Again, that break is going to be going on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last chance to get in, so grab your spots. All right, folks, whose next Series 1 is down to 8 spots remaining. Once again, the Series 1 break will be from a fresh case. I'll link the Series 1 break here, folks, because that one's definitely been the most popular. So let's see if we can get that one going. for you. That's awesome. So who wants to help close that one out, folks? That one's had some pretty good movement the last few minutes, so let's see if we can't get it to cross the finish line. I really liked that extra hour of sleep on Sunday, but this pitch black at 5:40 is not it. Just need a little push. Exactly. So you get it, Floor. welcome to the party. No problemo. It's looking like Series 1 is the one we're pushing along here. But I'd say Series 1, SPX, Metal, all very possible. All right, folks. 6 spots remain. All right, guys, that Series 1 break is down to 6 spots remaining now. So who wants to grab some spots and be a hero, folks? So what do we think, folks? Anybody want to help get that one filled up? That's fair. cool card. It's always fun when you don't expect something like that. And it's a 1 of 1. But then we did. Hey, I love this. I love all the 1-on-1s. I don't think I've pulled a 1-on-1 Young Guns Outburst though. That would be fun. And I would love to do it tonight if we could fill that Series 1 break. See what I did there? Full circle. Still cool. Poor Jeff. Don't worry, I won't tell him you guys said this. We won't destroy his breaking confidence. The hiccups. Well, there you go. Sounds like a good reason to me. There we go. I like that. I think I should probably go grab a case to crack open. So BRB, friends. Well, I was just gonna take one anyway. I mean, sounds like you're being a good sister, to be honest. fresh case. I thought this was a person asking about how we do team randoms. And I was about to answer, and then I realized who was asking. I'm like, I don't need to answer that. That was not for me. Because if you don't know by now, Flora, we might have a problem. All right, guys, 4 spots left, and I grabbed that sealed case. How are you, Joe? There we go. Who else wants to help close it out? Good job, guys. I love it. So who's next? We have 3 3 spots remaining. Okay. Okay. All right, 1 left. One spot remains. I have the randoms ready to go. Let's close it out here, folks. think we might be filled. Woohoo! All right, best of luck on the randoms, guys. Here we go. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five, six. All righty. Best of luck, folks. Starting off CNC Group Break, 214,444. We have the 6-box break of 25-26, Upper Deck Series 1. We have a Compadre Speckle for Detroit of DeBrincat and Larkin, a canvas for Vancouver of Pedersen, and a composition of Tyler Toffoli for the San Jose Sharks. Encore for Washington of John Carlson, sizzle reels of Luke Hughes for New Jersey, and a Rory Cairns Young Guns for Calgary. Outburst base for Nashville, Philip Forsberg. Sizzle reels of OV for Washington. Cup Quest for Chicago of Connor Bedard. Young Guns of Yanni Nyman for Seattle. Goal-oriented for Nashville of Stamkos. And a Nyman Young Guns canvas for Seattle. Clear-cut base of Michael Matheson for Montreal, encore of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas, and a tracking systems for Florida of Sergei Bobrovsky. Compadres for Tampa of Kucherov and Hedman, Young Guns of Victor Ostman for Seattle, and a Portraits for Calgary of Nazem Kadri. Dazzlers for Washington of Alex Ovechkin, Canvas for Colorado of Makar, and a Portraits for Montreal of Laine. Encore for the Rangers of JT Miller, Tracking Systems for Vancouver of Thatcher Demko, and a Young Guns for Seattle of Nicholas Coco. Oh, fun. A Bustle for Carolina of Logan Stankoven, Compositions for Tampa of Jake Gensel, and a Population Count 10 for the Buffalo Sabres of JJ Peterka. Canvas of Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders, Young Guns for Boston of Riley Duran, and a Compositions for Colorado of Makar. Encore of Connor Bedard for Chicago, Cup Quest Speckle for LA of Kempe, and a Sizzle Reel of McDavid for Edmonton. Sizzle Reel for Colorado of Makar, Gabe Perreault Young Guns for the Rangers, and a Cup Quest for Vancouver of Thatcher Demko. Box 2. Tracking System Speckle of Darcy Kemper for LA, Canvas of Barbashev for Vegas, and a Compositions for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk. Encore of William Nylander for Toronto, Sizzle Reel for Anaheim of Mason McTavish, and a Young Guns of Nicholas Coco for Seattle. Oh, fun. Sizzle Reel of Cole Perfetti for Winnipeg, Goal Oriented for Detroit of Lucas Raymond, and a Young Guns Outburst for Chicago, Artyom Levshinov. Young Guns Outburst. Dazzlers for Buffalo of Tage Thompson, Canvas for Nashville of Roman Josi, and a Goal Oriented for Edmonton of McDavid. Encore of Chris Letang for Pittsburgh, Tracking Systems for Seattle of Grubauer, and a Donovan Sabrango Young Guns for Ottawa. Nice, Dusty. Congrats. Also fun. Bustle of Matt Boldy for Minnesota, Compositions for Pittsburgh of Erik Karlsson. My goodness gracious. And we have a Young Guns Deluxe, number to 250, also for Chicago, Oliver Moore. Canvas of Dougie Hamilton for New Jersey, Riley Duran Young Guns for Boston, Cup Quest for Dallas of J-Rob. Black and white canvas for Calgary of Huberdeau, Encore of Pavel Zacha for Boston, and a Dustin Wolf Tracking Systems for Calgary. Compadres of Sebastian Aho and Andrei Svechnikov for Carolina, Young Guns for St. Louis of Jimmy Snuggerud, and a Portraits of Matthew Wood for the Nashville Predators. Canvas of Josh Norris for Buffalo, Owen Sillinger, Young Guns for Columbus, and a Cup Quest for New Jersey of Timo Meier. Encore for Buffalo of Alex Tuck, Portrait Speckle for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk, and a Sizzle Reel for Edmonton of Draisaitl. Sizzle reel of Kent Johnson for Columbus, Dylan Duke, Young Guns for Tampa, and a Portraits for New Jersey of Dougie Hamilton. Box 3. Compadre Speckle of Aho and Svechnikov for Carolina, Canvas for Boston of McAvoy, and a Compositions of Clayton Keller for Utah. Encore for the Rangers of Zibanejad, Tracking Systems for Minnesota of Gustafson, and a Sam Rinzel Young Guns for Chicago. Bustle for Carolina of Seth Jarvis, Goal-Oriented for Colorado of McKinnon. And the Young Guns Outburst for Carolina, Ryan Suzuki. I think we're doing well this break. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns Outburst. Hey, there we go. Dazzlers for Colorado of Martin Nietzsche, Canvas of Zellweger for Anaheim, and a Goal-Oriented of Eichel for Vegas. Encore for Nashville of UC Soros, Bustle for Florida of Sam Reinhart, and a Tim Wash Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks. We have a deluxe base number to 250 for the Rangers of Braden Schneider, Compadres for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk and Barkov, and a Sean Monahan Compositions for Columbus. We have a Young Guns of Jacob Skarek for the Islanders, Cup Quest for Pittsburgh of Erik Karlsson, and a Young Guns canvas of Ville Koivunen for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Clear cut base of Mark Kostelic for Boston, Encore for Toronto of Matthew Nyes, and a Matthew Nyes sizzle reel for Toronto. Sizzle reel of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas, Young Guns of Zane Parikh for Calgary, and a Portraits of Linus Ullmark for Ottawa. Canvas of Drew Doughty for LA, Victor Ostman Young Guns for Seattle, and a Cup Quest for Edmonton of Zach Hyman. Encore of Svechnikov for Carolina, Composition Speckle for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor, and a Sizzle Reel of Sebastian Aho for Carolina. A Tracking Systems of Mackenzie Blackwood for Colorado, Ian Moore Young Guns for Anaheim, and a Portraits for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk. Box 4. Tracking System Speckle of Dustin Wolf for Calgary, Canvas for the Rangers of Keandre Miller, and a Portraits of Josh Morrissey for Winnipeg. Encore of Alexander Barkov for Florida, Compadres for Edmonton of Draisaitl and McDavid, and a Young Guns for Winnipeg of Parker Ford. Outburst base of Parker Kelly for Colorado, Sizzle Reel of Marchenko for Columbus, and a Sebastian Aho Compositions for Carolina. Canvas of Anthony Duclair for the Islanders, Ethan Frank Young Guns for Washington, and a Compositions for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. Encore of Cider for the Detroit Red Wings, Tracking Systems for Vegas of Aiden Hill, and a Donovan Sabrengo Young Guns Canvas, black and white. Bustle for Columbus of Zach Werenski, Young Guns of Gabe Perreault for the New York Rangers, and a Goal-Oriented for Tampa of Braden Point. Dazzlers for Philly of Owen Tippett, Dmitry Voronkov Canvas for Columbus, and a Cup Quest for Winnipeg of Hellebuck. Nashville of Philip Forsberg. Sizzle reel for Nashville of Philip Forsberg. And an Elias Pettersson Young Guns for Vancouver. Dazzlers Pink for Dallas of Thomas Harley. Sizzle reel of Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. And a Brant Clark Portraits for the LA Kings. Canvas of Lucas Raymond for the Detroit Red Wings. Justin Robidas Young Guns for Carolina. And a goal-oriented of Kirill Marchenko for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Encore of Cale Makar for Colorado. Portraits Speckle for LA of Brant Clark. And a tracking systems for Boston of Jeremy Swayman. Compadres for San Jose of Toffoli and Celebrini. Young Guns for Detroit of Dominic Shine. And a compositions for St. Louis of Robert Thomas. Johnson for Columbus, Canvas for Vegas of Pietrangelo, and a Cup Quest for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov. Encore for Edmonton of Evan Bouchard, tracking systems for Tampa of Andrei Vasilevsky, and a Matthew Robertson Young Guns for the Rangers. Outburst base for the Ottawa Senators of Artem Zub, Compadres for Montreal of Line and Slavkovsky, and a Portraits for Washington of Ovechkin. Young Guns of Carter Mazur for Detroit, goal-oriented for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov, and a Young Guns canvas for Edmonton of Olivier Rodrigue. Black and white canvas of Will Smith for the Sharks. Encore of Juraj Slavkovsky for Montreal. And a tracking systems of Joseph Woll for Toronto. Bustle of Evander Kane for the Edmonton Oilers. Oliver Moore Young Guns for Chicago. Compositions of David Pastrnak for Boston. Dazzlers for Utah of Logan Cooley. Canvas of Sebastian Aho for Carolina. And a Cup Quest for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Encore for Colorado of Devin Tays. Sizzle reel of Owen Tippett for Philly. Artyom Slevchnov Young Guns for Chicago. We have an Encore Gold, numbered to 50, Cole Perfetti for the Winnipeg Jets. A sizzle reel of Crosby for Pittsburgh, and a Portraits of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Canvas of Kirill Marchenko for Columbus, Jacob Quillen Young Guns for Toronto, and a Leon Draisaitl Portraits for Edmonton. Encore for Chicago, Oliver Moore. Goal-oriented speckle of Marchenko for Columbus. And tracking systems for the Rangers of Shesterkin. Compadres for Washington of Ovi and Wilson. Young Guns for Nashville of Joaquin Kamel. And a compositions for the Islanders of Matthew Barzal. Last box mojo. Tracking system speckle of Cam Talbot for Detroit. Canvas for Pittsburgh of Crosby. Cup Quest for the Rangers of Kreider. Encore of Zane Parikh for Calgary. Tracking systems for Ottawa of Ullmark. And a Luca Cagnoni Young Guns for San Jose. Outburst base of Seth Jarvis for Carolina. Bustle for Vancouver of Kiefer Sherwood. And a Portraits for Buffalo of Noah Ostlund. Canvas of Elvis Merzlikins for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Young Guns for Philly of Carson Dorwart. And a Portraits for Chicago of Bedard. Strom for Washington, Sizzle Reel of David Pasternak for Boston, and a Young Guns clear cut of Matthew Wood for the Nashville Predators. Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart for Florida, Dalibor Dvorsky Young Guns for St. Louis, compositions for Edmonton and McDavid. Dazzlers for Columbus of Kirill Marchenko, canvas for Seattle of Brandon Montour, and a compositions for Minnesota of Marco Rossi. Encore for LA of Brant Clark, tracking systems for Montreal of Montembeault, and a Yanni Nyman Young Guns for Seattle. Oh, cool. Compadres of Forsberg and Yossi for Nashville, goal-oriented for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. And a swagnificent for the San Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini. Canvas for St. Louis of Jake Neighbors, Young Guns of Ozzy Weisblatt for Nashville, and a Cup Quest of Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets. Honestly, this has been a very, very solid break. Encore for Minnesota of Marco Rossi, Sebastian Aho Composition Speckle for Carolina, and a Joey Daccord Tracking Systems for Seattle. And we finish off with a Bustle of Alex Tuck for Buffalo, a Young Guns for the Islanders of Mark Gatcomb, and a Portraits for Detroit of Cider. There we go, folks. Yeah, I would say that was an incredibly solid Series 1 break. No Demidov, though. I will say I noticed that, but the out of 10 population count, 2 Outburst Young Guns, a Deluxe Young Gun, the Swagnificent. What else? That was just a very good break overall. That's true, the gold encore, my gosh. And gentlemen, are there any other breaks we would like to get going this evening? Again, I think the Leaf Metal Legends is a big contender, the SBX 2122. We've got the SBA Team Select down to 8 left. What do we think, folks? See? Oh, no, no, no. You can't bark, buddy. The poor people have ears. All right, guys, it does look like that dual Connor break is on its way. What do we think? Just give me 2 seconds here. So guys, I just checked. Unfortunately, I don't have any 15-16 platinum out here right now. I did forget to ask one of the boys to grab that for me before they left. So that break, I do apologize. I'm so sorry. We'll have to go tomorrow. I know it's at 7 left. It's really close. It's just not very accessible to me at the moment. The same might go for the 15-16 Series 110. Let me check that. Oh, goodness. I feel so bad. Let me check on that one. Someone's car alarm is going off. That was causing me guys, I do hate to confirm that, but the 15-16 Series 1 break, the big rookie mix, and the dual year platinum are going to have to wait until tomorrow. I just need some assistance getting those. So my sincerest apologies on that, guys. I know that is very annoying. But they will start off our night tomorrow. I apologize. I hope. I know. I'm so sorry, Flora. I know you were pushing for that one. I'll just have to hit you something really good tomorrow to make up for it. I'm so sorry. But there are other breaks we could get going tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody wants to grab some Leaf Metal Legends, some SPX, that multi-year SB Authentic Team Select, what do we think? Actually, that does sound familiar to me. I completely blocked that out. But Nick Shore was an insanely short print for some reason, wasn't he? He was like opened up a memory for me. Which one, Abby? I'm happy to check for you. The McDavid Platinum, I can check for you, but I don't know if you heard. That one will not be going tonight. I just need one of the boys to help me get that box. So that will be going tomorrow, but either way, I'm going to let you know how many spots you have. You have one spot. Oh, no problem. Nick Shore, Connor Hellebuck, and Noah Hannafin. What a group to be Group A. I like that they did that, though. I think that's fun when some of the not-so-big names are competitive with the big boys because they're so rare. I think that's fun. Pretty crazy. And there's so many parallels and stuff too where you can get him. I would say that's probably, if I remember correctly, one of the best chances to get a McDavid. Or really any year of rookie, because you've got the base rookies, you've got the autographs, you've got all the parallels, the colors. There's so many chances. There is someone's car alarm going off at the dance studio, and their light is just flashing in my balls. I feel so bad. I feel like I killed our momentum here, guys. I should have been more prepared. That is 100% my bad. I apologize. If there's anything else you guys want to get going tonight, I am all for it. But just those 2 breaks I messed up on not grabbing or getting the boys to grab. Baseball! Good choice! Anybody want to grab a spot there? There are just 5 left. Floor, I am right there with ya. We just need some more friends to be right there with us. What's up, boo-boo? No barking, bud. Can you lie down? Let me see you getting all excited. Good boy, lie down. I'm starting to think that this might unfortunately be where our evening grinds to a halt. But what do we think, folks? Anybody want to help change that? Or are we going to be starting fresh tomorrow with what looks to be some good pre-filled breaks? That's very kind of you. I know. I know. right, guys. Well, I think I will call that an evening. Once again, I apologize for the delays on those breaks, and I look forward to absolutely crushing them tomorrow. That being said, we will be back live tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. It will be me. You got me all week because everyone else is going to the expo. So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, folks. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Have a good night, guys.